Josh, welcome back to Cardiff. It's second year for you. You must be delighted to be back.
Yes, I am. It's a great feeling, to be honest. I really like Cardiff. I thought we had a great season. I mean, I know we didn't accomplish what we thought we'd accomplish or wanted to accomplish with everything, but I thought it was a great season. I'm happy to be back. I'm proud of what we did. So.
You had a great year personally last year, and I'm sure you weren't short on admirers, not only in this league but in others. Why back to Cardiff?
Well, I think as a whole, Cardiff just has kind of got the whole package. We've been to other countries, other teams, other leagues and stuff like that, and we've enjoyed our experiences being over there. But I think coming to Cardiff was a bit of a breath of fresh air for us. And personally for me, the hockey was great. It was very competitive. It was a different format than what I've been used to with the playoffs and the league and stuff like that. But you got to bring your A game every night, and I love that competitive excitement. Kind of going into every game. And I think we had a really good group of guys this year, which was fun to be a part of. And the organization, I have great things to say about it. So it's one of those things where we've found like a little bit of a home right now, and we're gonna stay for another year for sure. So we're excited.
You mentioned the kind of format of the league. It is Game 7s essentially from September onwards, and you really, from kind of a personal perspective, seem to embrace that and hit the ground running here.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a different format than what I'm used to. But I mean, even in other leagues, you can't really take your foot off the gas at any point during the season. I thought we did a pretty good job of managing, the situations we were in this year. We kind of had unfortunate luck with some injuries and whatnot. But like I said, this team's was resilient. And yeah, I mean, you can't really take a night off, which is kind of fun, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a grind, but I mean that's kind of why we play the game. So
you finished with the Devils last season as the leading point scorer and the leading goal scorer. From a personal standpoint, how do you reflect on your game during the year?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I had a really good season. It was a lot of fun, obviously putting up points and doing what I can to help the team win for sure. But anytime, it doesn't matter if I'm putting up points or, blocking shots or making a hit or something like that, as long as I can do something to kind of help the team win, which is great. But, we got a lot of guys in that locker room that are great players. I mean, you look at the whole forward and D-core, I mean, everyone's capable of putting up points, and I think we had a lot of guys that were able to kind of help myself, whether it was finishing plays or making plays. But yeah, I definitely felt good about my season, and definitely looking forward to what next year will bring.
The year ended with that run to the playoff final, and how do you look back on that entire run? Obviously, we know how it ended, but there were some people who saying the Devils might not get past Coventry in the quarterfinals, and yet the team was resilient. They got through, and despite the result, how do you look back on that?
Yeah, I think obviously the ending was very disappointing. I mean, heartbreaking, to be honest with you. Double overtime there, but yeah, I mean, I think if you look back on our season, every time there was like a big game or something to play for, I think this team brought it. We knew what we had to do. We came together at the right times. Obviously, we won the Continental Cup and everything, which was fantastic. That's not an easy tournament to win, so can be proud of that. And then obviously playing against Coventry, maybe we haven't dominated them the way we should have this season. They kind of gave us a run for our money this season, but when the time mattered, we showed up and we played a solid game. And then obviously we wanted a little bit of revenge against Belfast in the semifinal. So you saw what we did, and it was fantastic. I mean, that's a full team effort right there. And then again against Nottingham, I think maybe we got off to a bit of a slow start, which kind of hurt us. But the way we fought back, I thought was incredible. And then obviously just the disappointing end. But I mean, we have something to be proud of for sure, because that wasn't an easy task. So Yeah.
You mentioned that Continental Cup weekend. When we last spoke, you said you wanted to use that to prove that the Devils could win championships. And even though they didn't, did you get that sense from this team? And how does that then motivate you kind of going into next year as well?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think that did prove that we can win championships. Obviously, we fell short of a few of the other trophies, which you can say like, oh, maybe they don't have a championship team, but I think we did, and we battled right till the end. I mean, we definitely shot ourselves in the foot a few times, I think, over the season with a few games here and there. But I mean, this team was resilient. I thought we fought hard every night, especially in the big games. We'd probably like to have a few of the regular season games back, to put points up towards the league. And then obviously against the Giants in the Challenge Cup game, it was kind of disappointing as well. But I mean, we proved it in the playoff weekend, that we were capable of beating a championship team like Belfast was this year. I thought we did pretty well against a lot of the top teams as well. So yeah, I mean, we didn't get the rewards that we wanted, but I think this team was fantastic.
Let's talk a little bit about next season now. There's been a coaching change and Paul Thompson has come in. Do you know much about his systems? Are you excited to play for him?
Honestly, I don't know much about him, to be honest. I did look up, obviously, that he just won in Denmark with Odense and got them their first title, which is a huge accomplishment. So, I mean, that's kind of exciting. I've seen his history in this league. So that's obviously something to look forward to for sure. So obviously he knows the league and everything like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what he'll be able to bring to the team next year, and hopefully we can hit the ground running.
What does Josh MacDonald's hockey next season look like? How do you improve on what was already a fantastic season last year?
I think just like do kind of exactly what I did this year. Hopefully we can get off to a good start, have a good off season for myself, with training and skating and stuff like that. And I mean, we have to find the chemistry within the team, and obviously the new systems and the coaching staff will be on us about stuff like that. But I think we have to come in with. I think a lot of guys might have a bit of a bitter taste after this year. They want to kind of strive to get back to winning championships, and I think a lot of guys have that fire in them. So hopefully, when we come back in the summertime or the spring or the fall, we're ready to go.
Josh, thank you very much. Good to have you back.
Thank you.